Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. Oh, I'm about to do something for you today. Some people gonna like it, some people ain't. But can see, come some, six on one hand, half a dozen on the other. You know how we do it. Let's go. Rightism. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do it. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. Right thinkers, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going there? So I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know, oh, he's wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and always to Maya be true. Right thinkers. I ain't trying to offend or upset nobody, but let's talk about the misunderstanding and misinterpretation of the Christian followers. How about this? Not just Christian. I'm going to go with religion. I ain't going to just blame other Christians, okay? I'm not just here to change that. Religious followers. Let's talk about that. If you follow a belief system, that means you don't know. You can't know and believe at the same time. Let's talk about it. And first of all, I tell you in my opening statement, I just got to tell you kinds of people. And most religious people are those who don't know but believe they know. That's the problem. So they're dangerous. Why? You can't reach them. You can't communicate with them. You can't do nothing but go back and forth in what they call a pissing match with them. I don't do that. So let me just lay out a few things for hope you can get some understanding, because y'all get a little, If you can't substantiate what you believe, what do you know? Moving on. I can substantiate my philosophy, okay? My philosophical concepts. I don't have a belief system. I don't follow a belief system. No matter what you call it, Islam, Christianity, I don't care. It's a belief system based on what? Believing what somebody's telling you, not facts. Philosophy deals with facts and science. Moving on. So that argument about, well, how you know what you did? I ain't got time for that. Moving on. I tell you about those kinds of people who don't know but believe they do. That's all religious people. All of y'all. Not just Christians, Muslims, or Jews. All of y'all. Moving on. I have nothing but love and respect for your belief system followers. Understand that first of all. But it's still you following a system that I don't subscribe to. And I'm going to tell you why. I explain it to you. So please don't jump on my head. I fellowship with church family weekly. My best friend, the minister, is the pastor of a church. So I don't have an issue. Brother-in-law is a devout Muslim. So my best buddy is a Jew. So I don't have a problem with nobody's belief system. I just want you to understand it's still a belief system, and why I don't subscribe to a belief system. I follow a philosophy I fellowship. So I know. I have nothing but love for y'all, understand that. But I fellowship with Christians, and even though I don't agree with their philosophy, that don't mean I had to dislike them or not fellowship with them. Moving on. That's my point. And watch this. I am a learned, aka wise man. So I know what and why I do what it is I do. But I don't have to get involved and indulge with something that I don't partake in. I go down and say I don't gamble. So I go to church out of respect and fellowship. Why? They all believe in God. I'm good with that. Now, how they do that, I ain't got a problem with that either. That's their thing. Again, I understand that. And I have friends who do a lot of things in life that I don't do. That don't mean we're no less friends because I don't do what they do. I got a buddy who golf. I ain't going on the golf course. Ain't a damn thing I got on that golf course. But that's his thing. I ain't got a problem with it. Oh, I don't golf. No, it ain't my thing. Simple. Moving on. So it's the same thing for everybody. Just get a respect for people doing whatever it is they think they should be doing for themselves. That's my point. I'm not ragging on nobody. I'm just making my point about why I don't do what it is other people do. That's all. It's so many different versions and so many misunderstanding interpretations of what I know to be the truth. So I understand religion. Trust me. Again, belief system follows. Understand this. Y'all all have the same right to your belief, and they all live by them, and that's fine by me. I don't have a problem because I got a system that I live by. And if I want you to respect me for what I do, I got to respect you for what you do. God is universal. Everybody can worship and celebrate him in any way, shape, form, or fashion they want. I understand that. You should too. But if you serve him indeed, you will be blessed for that. He's not going to worry if you're Muslim, Christian, or Jew. That's my point when it comes to religion. I don't claim none, but I serve him in spirit and in earnest, respectfully, with knowledge and understanding, not a whole bunch of rituals. Right there. God recognizes what? Righteous and virtuous, what? Deeds, aka Irie, and he does what? Bless accordingly. He ain't gonna ask, well, you say the life, are you a Muslim, Christian, or a Jew? Don't work that way, so understand that. But if you choose to follow a system, that's your choice again. But don't get crazy about what I'm doing, how I'm, no, don't worry about me. Me and God ain't got nothing to do with you. You and your God ain't got nothing to do with me. Simple as that. And your God ain't got nothing to do with me. You hear me tell you again, I'm blessed. When? Daily. Well, every Sunday? No, daily. If you can claim being blessed daily, you're doing the right thing. Okay? I know I am. That's how I can claim it. Not every now and then. No. I serve it right now, God. If I'm in need, I need it right now. I don't need it in your time. I need it when I need it. That's how you serve it right now, God. And doing that, you'll get it when you need it. Moving on. That's right thinking philosophy. That's what I live by. That's what I teach. And that's a philosophy that you can adopt and use and find out for yourself if it works. I ain't got to argue about this, that, and the third. No, I ain't beat for that. Okay? Your belief system. Understand this, because you live it, that I don't care, it's still a belief system. Nothing. It means nothing but to you. Okay, but your actions for said belief system is what you're going to be based on. So I understand that. So I'm not beat for none of that. Man, listen, believe what you want, but you do what you need to do. And that's what God going to recognize, what your deeds. That's what means everything. Again, no, man, who you call Ishkabibble, I could care less. But it's your deeds of what he's going to recognize and bless you or send his karma, his hitman for you. Okay, I tell you, if you get what you deserve, that means you did something wrong. If you get blessed, you did something right. I don't care what religion you profess. I could care less. Don't make a difference to me. Again, that's a philosophy. Don't make a difference, what you call it. That book, okay? First of all, let me say this again. Hope you get this and don't take it the wrong way. That book is not to be meant or taken literally. The people in that book never existed. And you want to argue tooth and nail, that's your problem because you believe. I could care less about your belief. When there's facts to the contrary of what you believe, your belief is hollow. And it's just all that don't change nothing, so spare me that. Why? The fact remains there's no imperial proof of any person in the Bible existing. Moving on. Just want to make that point again till you clear. I don't care if you're Muslim, Christian, don't make a difference. Okay, that books that y'all got, they all allegorical, they all mythological books to teach. I'm not a problem with that. But you can tell me they real? Nope, you got a problem. Moving on. Call Houston. The Bible. In the acronym for the Bible, again, basic instructions before leaving Earth. They're preparing you for the afterlife. Same thing that we did in the book of Coming Forth by Day. Same thing. But y'all think, no, he really existed. Jesus really walked the earth. Man, that's stupid. Scott, I'm sorry. It's my bad. You can believe everything, anything you want. But when you got proof, that belief got to say bye-bye. So I'm not hell-bent on what you believe. What? I have knowledge. Okay? Gnosis. I know. The Bible is not, okay, excuse me. The Bible, okay, it's for me. Basic instruction before leaving Earth. And it ain't meant to be taken literally. Okay? They instructing you. They're instructing you. That's like the book of Coming Forth was instructing you for the afterlife. It's the same thing. Sorry about that. Calm down. Relax. But all y'all just misinterpret and misunderstand. And like a thief who run and grab something and think he got something. Yeah, for the moment, yeah. But that ain't going to satisfy you. That ain't going to get you nowhere. And most times going to get you in trouble if you get caught. Why? It's wrong. Simple. But again, I know that book oh so well. And again, I have a better esoteric understanding and philosophical point of view than most preachers who study and profess the book. I don't teach. I can get that Bible and sit here and do the same thing I do with all my material, and then I'll be a preacher. That's not what I am. I'm a teacher. Moving on. That's my point. But if you follow that book, I got no problem with that at all. Okay? I don't use it to teach. I got no use for that book. Any of them. Religious, none. Moving on. Well, you just do it for... You wouldn't know if I told you. Moving on. It don't make a difference. Let's go. So if you are a believer, where we at? My knowledge goes back past your belief or your biblical knowledge that you believe, and that's not an issue for me. Okay? Understand that. I'm going to tell you something that you don't know. Ain't nothing about that book that you believe that you can tell me that I don't know. Moving on. The book of Coming Forth by Day, somebody know that the Book of the Dead because they found it in the coffins, the castle of the dead people, was the Bible, a.k.a. it was giving us basic instruction before leaving Earth, a.k.a. take it to the afterlife. That's why I have no use for whatever it is y'all use, whatever book you got, makes a difference to me at all. Moving on. They know, watch this, that we was supposed to leave the earth in spirit after the body dies. That's not just didn't come up because the Christians thought of it. No. And y'all still stuck on the idea that the body goes to heaven. I ain't buying that one either. The physical body, earthbound. Spirit, ascension. That's why the ego is represented by a four-legged animal. We're in hell, the lowest level. I've been there and taught that lesson, but that's the whole point. Everybody knows that. Why y'all still hell-bent on this lie and perceiving it like, oh, no. Waste of time. Moving on. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, but I got to make that point clear to you. Right now, you can't be free from a lie. Only the truth will set you free, what? Spiritually and mentally. Y'all mentally still enslaved. Y'all spiritually ignorant. Moving on. If you're a believer in any religious system, Islam is no different. You still are misinformed. You're still ignorant of who you believe you think you are. Again, you should know. I'm teaching you to know who you are. I ain't teaching you to believe in who you are. No, I ain't got time for that. Being religious don't make you spiritual. Understand that. Spirituality is knowing God. Religion professes to do that, and watch this. It just what it gives you misinformation about God. They say God is somewhere other than you. I ain't buying that either. God ain't up there in heaven sitting on a cloud looking down and seeing everything you do. Big white guy sitting on a puffy cloud. Stop with that. Everybody knows better than that. But some of y'all still believe that. Oh no, he sent his only begotten. Man, spare me. Moving on. Religious people, again, will argue tooth and nail with a spiritual person or more or less an enlightened person about what they believe, not what they know. Because if you know what I know, there's no argument. We know the truth. We know the same thing. That's being conscious. It's not no different. I'm conscious and you're conscious. We both know the same thing. But if I'm conscious and you're religious, we're not going to be on the same page. Moving on. All religions are a belief system based. No, what they mean by that? What you mean? No. Let me finish. No empirical proof of any of your religious people in that book ever existed. That's why it's a belief. You just got to believe. You ain't gonna no, you don't need to. No. Just believe. We know where that go. Now, it tells you where we at. I'm explaining to you. I'm spiritual, okay? I practice a philosophy to get God's attention by living a philosophical point of view of righteous and virtuous things, offering up a selfless service. I don't have to walk around believing in some superstitious stuff that somebody wrote and you believed it. That ain't got nothing to do with me at all. And what I follow, I ain't got to believe it. I manifest it, so I know it. How about that? Okay. Based on what? You walk around practicing. My philosophy is based on what? Morals and ethics of our ancestors. Moving on. We call it Mayat, Shita, Netta. You know the deal. Okay. Smatawi. Everything out of Egypt. That's what we say. Kemetic concept. Whatever you want to call it. But I put the modernization to it, which is my spin and my personal life experiences, so I can back my philosophical points of view up with manifested proof for what I do. I'm here teaching it to you. That's my proof. Now, wrapping it up again, I'm not trying to belittle, but I'm just trying to enlighten. That's what I do. I'm here to teach, not here to debate. Religions is in its purest form. This is the purpose. This is why I have respect for religion. In its purest form, is right thinking philosophy. Trust me. Why? Because it's going to get you to God. Just by certain means, a little, here and there. But in its purest form, that's what it's meant to do. Trust me. Hold on one second. But if you get understanding of whatever belief system you follow and practice it and live it, that's the manifestation. So it don't make a difference. Why? It's no longer a belief. Now it's a fact. You have knowledge of it. Why? Because you manifest it. Moving on, wrapping it up. Yoga, aka philosophy or meditation practice daily, will get you to who? God. That's your higher self. He's inside you. You ain't got to go outside yourself to find God. That's the concept. And if God is spirit, and to know him is spiritual. Spirituality is having knowledge of God for yourself, being awakened, being conscious. Christ consciousness, y'all use the same thing. But wrapping it up, it don't matter your religion, your practice, good works is what God is blessing you for. Simple as that. That's the fact. If you're a believer, then that's no problem. Check out me. Why? I can make you a knower of thyself with the stuff I'm going to give you, with the knowledge and understanding set forth on daily that you can practice. You will know thyself. That's my lesson. That's my mission. And it should be your goal if you're a right thinker. And in closing, may you all live to be 100, me 100 minus a day. So I never know my right thinkers, even if your belief system follower have passed away. I'm out.